Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably looking for a view of Texting Factory. So I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. Now, I'm always coming out with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you like my free training, the number one simplest and fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, working part-time hours, all I have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. And to your best email, I could send you my free training if you want. All right, the Texting Factory, let's dive in. So what this is, basically, it's a website that allows you to earn money by being a live chat operator. So people who are lonely, there's no other word to describe it, will pay the Texting Factory to be paired up with someone who will talk to them about, could be anything, sports, the weather, current events, relationships. And as a chat operator, you would have to keep that person engaged for as long as possible so that they spend more time on the website, the platform, keep coming back, and spend more money. And the Texting Factory will give you a cut of their earnings. The sign-up process is fairly straightforward. You need to submit a basic form, go to apply, submit a form with your name, email, and a short description of your motivation for applying to the job, basically why you want to do this job, which is kind of an annoying question. To be honest, there's no good answer. You can't say money because no employer wants to hear that, even though it's the truth. But then if you say something about enjoying the job, whatever, then the employer will snarl at you and say you don't need the money. At least that's been my experience. So you don't win either way with that question. But anyway, I'm kind of getting sidetracked. You'll then need to confirm your account via email, answer a series of questions, and then your coach, I use that term loosely, will contact you within 48 hours to conduct an interview. Then you'll need to go through 2 to 3 hours of training and assessments where you get familiar with the platform and also demonstrate that you can write using proper grammar and that you can just write well, basically, well enough. You also need to reply to 50 messages within 24 hours. So it is a bit of a process. You also need to provide some personal ID, piece of personal ID. They don't specify what that ID is, so yeah, they say down here, but they don't say. I'm assuming it could be like a driver's license or a passport, that type of thing. If you make it through all that and they're satisfied with the quality of your work, your assessments, then you'd get hired. Now the real question is, can you make $300 or $400 a week or $10 to $12 an hour, which is what they say? Very unlikely. If you read the reviews on Trustpilot, they have a 1.9 star rating on there, and one of the biggest complaints is the low pay. Someone said if you work for 10 hours a day for 6 days, you would earn around $100 per week. That's pretty dismal. Someone else said they got a message, I'm assuming from their coach, saying they need to send 770 messages a week to earn $30.47, which is equivalent to $4.35 per day if you send 110 messages. And that's a lot of messages. So I don't know where they're getting this $300 to $400 figure. It doesn't sound like you can make that in a week at all. People have also complained about having their account shut down for no apparent reason, which is really not good if that's true. People have also said that coaches and their support team are quite unresponsive and can take days to answer a simple question if they respond at all. Again, these are other people's complaints. This isn't coming from me. A couple other red flags are, I would say, this is coming from me, or we don't know who owns the site. There's no name or face we can attach to it. They say they're owned by a parent company named called Web Interactive Media, but if you Google Web Interactive Media, there's hardly any information about them either. Their website is just a simple landing page. Also, I'm pretty sure they're using stock photos for the testimonials. I haven't checked, to be honest, but these look like stock photos to me, and it's just a first name, so we have no way to even verify that these are real people. And also they pay out not through PayPal, but a platform called BitSafe. But not a lot of information about BitSafe either. Someone said BitSafe is owned by the same people who run Texting Factory, which I can't verify, but there are definitely some similarities between the two websites. If you type in bitsafe.com, it kind of looks similar to this, so I could see them being owned by the same company. There are people who are saying they have gotten paid, that everything's going fine. So who knows? Maybe You can check it out if you want, but I would just proceed with caution. Now let's assume nothing dodgy is going on with the payments. So the real question you should be asking yourself is, do you want to be a live chat operator in the first place? So I mean, the best case scenario, even if the website's legit, you're making like $10 or $12 per hour. And even at 40 hours a week, that's not that much money. Yes, it's a step up from working in an office because you get to work from the comfort of your own home. But $10 to $12 an hour is not, I don't even know if you can live on that. Well, it depends where you live. But and you're still having that, you're going to be chained to your desk all day. You have the ongoing pressure of having to deliver. And as soon as you stop working, you stop getting paid, which for me is kind of a problem. So for $10 to $12 an hour, is it worth it? I don't think it is. If you're really in a bind and you just need something quick, then sure, these kind of jobs might be exactly what you're looking for. But I don't think you want to be doing this long term. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to be a live chat operator. Maybe you're just here because you're looking for a simple, reliable way to earn money from the comfort of your own home. I'm talking real money, $20, $50, $100 an hour plus, which is really what you should be earning. If that's the case, I was in your position 3 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, survey websites. You name it, I basically tried it all. And none of the strategies I was implementing seemed to be working for me. It's just a very, very super confusing and frustrating time. After 2 years of spinning my wheels, not getting any results, I was very fortunate, or maybe just stubborn enough, that I eventually stumbled across some incredible information that taught me how to find a digital product someone else created, how to find a group of people who'd be interested in that product, and when I connect the two together, I earn a commission. It's called freelance digital marketing. And the great thing about freelance digital marketing is the profit margins are incredibly high, between 40 and 80%. You could be a solopreneur, just one person on your laptop making really good money for yourself. It's a very simple, beginner-friendly business model. You don't need any special skills or credentials to get started. And lastly, there's tons of leverage and automation in place, which means you don't have to be there all the time. So if you want to go hiking or fishing or spend the day with your family on a nice day like this, you can do that and still be generating commissions in the background on autopilot 365 days a year, and which you don't have when you're doing jobs like this. There's no leverage whatsoever because as soon as you stop working, you stop getting paid, which is what I talked about earlier. And I think that pretty much covers it. And also, I forgot to mention, with gig type websites like this, you're not even guaranteed 40 hours a week. So even if you wanted to work that much, you might not get those kind of hours. It all just depends on how much work there is to go around. So that's another con. And so now, if you'd like to learn how to build out your very own very profitable freelance digital marketing business, then all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email, and I can send you my free training. That'll just detail everything if you want. And you could use this training to sell pretty much in any niche you want. It doesn't have to be related to making money online. It could be investing, dog training, gardening, weight loss, dating, relationships, self-help, golf, how to sing better, how to jump higher, how to run faster. Really anything you're interested in or you think you could get interested in is potentially a niche you could go into. And that's another exciting thing about it. Like, who doesn't want to make money from their hobby, right? I'm not saying you have to have a hobby or something you're passionate about, but it's always nice, right? And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Texting Factory. I hope to see you on the other side of that link. And is it the Texting Factory or just Texting Factory? Anyway, I'll have to go later. I'll see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.